Science Academy, as you know, was established by Sir C.V. Raman. He established this academy in 1934. And for historical reasons, there are 3 science academies in India, in addition to a medical academy and an engineering academy. I'm not going to go into the gory details. Not all of it is nice. There's some dirt there as well. So I'm not going to explain all of that, but there are 3 science academies. This is the oldest science academy. What's known as the Indian National Science Academy used to be called the National Academy of Sciences at some point of time, was established in 1944, I think. And there's another academy that was established by Meghnad Saha, which is in Allahabad, that's headquartered in Allahabad. That's called the National Academy of Sciences of India. So the Indian National Science Academy, the National Academy of Sciences of India, and the Indian Academy of Sciences. The Indian National Science Academy is the official academy of the Government of India. By that I mean all of the 3 academies are funded by the Government of India. But there are also other science academies in other parts of the world, foreign science academies, US National Science Academy, Israeli Academy of Sciences, etc. So the Government of India decided that the Indian National Science Academy shall be the spokesperson or the spokes Science Academy of India while negotiating, deliberating, discussing with other foreign science academies. So that's kind of the official science academy. Let me tell you a little bit more about what we do in this academy. We do 2 major functions. One is promoting science at the school and college levels. That's our major work. And every year we support about 2,000 students who will go and place themselves in established laboratories, universities throughout India and do a project, a science project. So this is their initiation into research. This is their initiation into how to ask scientific questions for which solutions are not available yet. So about 2,000 of them fan out to various parts of India and do summer projects. This year we got, and it's become so popular, and we do this on behalf of all the 3 academies together. So this is kind of the official academy to promote science at the school and college level. This year we got 26,000 project proposals from 26,000 students, of which only about 2,000 will be selected. They are completely supported by the academy, meaning that they will get a fellowship, they'll get their board and lodging, etc., wherever they go, and they go to multiple places. You don't stay put in your own city, you go to multiple places, so your mind also becomes broader by mixing with other kinds of people. So it's become very competitive. The summer fellowship program of the academy has become very competitive. The other thing that we do is to promote, again, science through various kinds of workshops and refresher courses. And we do about 100 of them in various domains of science every year. This is essentially meant to, and it's not necessarily at the very technical level. We do this at various levels, and one of the major reasons for doing this is to inculcate in the young people what scientific temper means. Scientific temper is right now taking a beating for multiple reasons. One needs to cultivate that. One needs to inculcate scientific temper, scientific spirit in young people, and that's what we use a large part of our effort in doing that. In addition, we publish a large number of technical scientific journals, and there are 10 of them. 10 of these journals are very technical, so essentially it will be research, results of research. But we publish 3. One is called Resonance. Resonance is more like science popularization, and science popularization amongst college students. So there'll be very popular articles and so on and so forth. Not at a very mundane level. There will be technicalities, but it's very readable and understandable by college students. So that's Resonance. In addition, we have 2 other journals which are more for this kind of science outreach. One's called Dialogue. So Dialogue is you pose a question, and somebody will initiate a dialogue, and then that dialogue continues, and this is online. There's a third journal that's called Confluence. It's essentially confluence of mind. where we try and promote. Science has become very interdisciplinary now. You just can't do biology without knowing mathematics, without knowing statistics, and now these days even without knowing engineering. And you can't get all of those skills together. So through Confluence, we try and tell our students that science has become interdisciplinary, and interdisciplinary science pays off. So this is a set of 13 journals that this academy publishes. Aside from that, what we do is we do a number of white papers on various social and scientific problems such as climate change and those kinds of things. We also help the government in, our most recent activity was India has published this major dialogue on education. So the education policy is going to change very soon. I'm not going to get into the details of that change, but once a change is effected or before a change is effected, there is a lot of discussion that goes on. So we participate in such discussions. We produce these what are called white papers, policy papers, and from time to time we also organize from ourselves. We go out to schools, colleges, etc., and organize science events. So essentially, this is what the Science Academy does. One of the other things that we do, you may have heard that, I said that, and Professor Prakash Rao said that he's a fellow of this academy, fellow of that academy. So essentially what these academies do is that they recognize scientific contributions. And if you're doing good science, you need to be recognized. In school level, if you get a perfect score, 100% score in mathematics, we get a prize. So, and I said that if you ask questions, you get incentive, you'll get a Cadbury slab. So we get prizes. So for doing good science, we are recognized. We don't get prizes, but we are recognized. And one way of our being recognized is that we become a fellow of one of these academies. And the fellowship doesn't come cheap. It's very, very competitive. There are a whole set of people who are evaluating us to determine whether we can be elected as a fellow of any academy. So this is the other thing that we do. Our fellowship right now is 1,071. We also elect a large number of honorary fellows, not a large number, but a number of honorary fellows who are in their own spaces of science, people like Nobel laureates and so on and so forth, and we have 56 of them right now. So we have 1,071 fellows of our academy and 56 honorary fellows of our academy. And the fellowship essentially runs all of these science education programs, outreach programs, publication of journals, writing policy documents, negotiating with the government, etc. So this is what the function of the academy is. And it's my hope that some of you who are attending today, some of you students who are attending today, in 7-10 years from now, you will also become fellows of the academy, and that's our hope. Thank you very much.